In this video, we're looking at problem 10.5, which we're using the same information from 10.4, but we're going to just look at the internal rate of return. We're going to calculate the internal rate of return from the Powerball deal. Okay, so what we're going to do here to make this easier is it's the same cash flows. So I'm just going to jump back over here to problem 4. And just go all the way down through year 25 and copy that. And then come back to 10.5 and put it the same cash flows in. And I've got the formulas here for the internal rate of return. The actual formula, if you want to see it, is down here. And you can see it, right? You can see it up there in the video. So this is an actual Excel formula that you can put in you can just go NPV, and then you put the D7 is the D7. Where's D7? Is where you want to put your actual answer, and then they're looking at C. The cash flows are C11 through C35 plus, and this plus right here means that you want to make sure you put this in as a negative, which we did, okay, because we're adding a negative. All right, so that's going to give us our internal rate of return, and which is 8.78. Now, what this helps us to see is that the internal rate of return is higher than the discount rate that we used in problem 4, or think about that as the cost of capital. Right? So the internal rate of return is higher. So that's why that the way we want to think about this is that if we were to have a cost of a capital of 8.78%, then we would break even. Then our net present value would be exactly 0. We wouldn't gain, we wouldn't lose. And we could certainly do that if we come back over here and just put in right here 8.78 if that was the cost of a capital. Now see, it's not quite a 0. That's why we use our formulas, because if you go back over here and we go here and we do this, we can see that, see, this is exactly what you would have to put in to get exactly 0, right? So anyway, 8.78 gets you close, but you have to, when you actually use the formula, you're going to get exactly, which is why we use the formula. So the internal rate of return on this deal is 8.78%, and that's going to give us, that is the rate of return that gives us a net present value of 0. So make sure you put your answers in here. And that's it for problem 10.5.